Hey, welcome back to the Six Crazy Franks. Tonight's dinner is going to be a big dinner. Everything is going to be homemade, except for the yams. But otherwise than that, I'm going to be showing you step by step on how I do everything homemade, starting with my homemade stuffing. I got 4 boxes of this, of cornbread mix. I like the honey one. And I got the milk, and I got the 4 eggs, and I also got mixed vegetables. I got celery in here, green peppers, red peppers, onions. I want to saute this. And I got the chicken broth. This right here is all from my homemade stuffing. I like to use a little bit of this. Then I'm gonna use a little bit of that. A little pepper for just a tad bit of taste. Then the homemade macaroni and cheese. I want to boil my noodles. Right now, I got the water boiling right now on the oven. Then for the roux, I'm going to use just some flour, some milk, and some butter. And I'm going to show you how I want to do that on the stove top. And over here, on the side, we got some chicken. As soon as we get done with the macaroni and cheese, I want to jump to the table and I'm going to show you how I season my chicken. But it's going to be this, like that. Chicken wings. I'm going to use this seasoning. And I want some yams. Then for the sauce, I'm going to use honey mustard. This is going to be some good sauce. I got the elbows for the macaroni and cheese. I got my cheese. I cubed it up already. I got everything all pre-prepped. And I believe I showed you everything. Oh yeah, by the way, I think I fork. This is 6 cups of chicken broth I'm gonna use for the stuffing. Alright, but I want to head to the stove and I'm gonna start working on the roux. And I'm gonna add the macaroni and cheese, macaroni, to the pot. I'm gonna let it boil for a while, and I'll meet you back at the stove. All right, I'm back at the stove. Right now, I want to work on the roux. First thing I'm gonna do, I want to add my butter. This is 1/4 cup of butter. I want to add to it. I'm gonna let it melt for a little bit. I already had a butter sitting out at room temperature anyway, so it can melt faster. I got the eye on low. When I'm making a roux, I like to always have it down on low. Like I said, this roux right here helps thicken up the cheese, like when it melts and everything. I like to always do this first, then add the cheese to it, then melt everything all together, then add the cheese to the macaroni. Right now my water is boiling for the macaroni. So I got that on low. So while that's doing that, I'm going to add my macaroni. It's on that side over here right next to me. The camera's not on it right now, but all I'm doing is add the macaroni to the pot. Nothing special over here this side. You want to stir it up a little bit. Like I said, I got this on low. Okay, I'm going to macaroni do its thing. So right now I'm going to add the flour. And when I add the flour, I want to add the flour slow. And stir at the same time. Add a little bit at a time. You don't want to add it all at one time. You know, just a little sprinkle until it's all gone. Make sure all the flour is covered in a pan or pot, whatever you're using. You see how it's sticking it up? This is exactly how you want it to look. You want it to clump up just like that. But like I said, this is like a roux, so I still gotta add the milk to it too. So I want to add the milk last. This off right here is going to help him thicken up the milk also too. Add the remainder of it. Right now, like I said, I got the eye on low, so nothing will burn. Same time, you want to make sure you stir your macaroni. I'll give that 1 second. I'm just giving my macaroni a good stir real quick. Like I said, this pot's on low, so I'm just stirring my macaroni real quick so nothing will be sticking. Give it a real good stir. I'm gonna move the camera to it in a second. Right now, just let it boil. Getting everything covered over here on this side. I'm gonna show you how this looks in a second too. Also, so working with 2 hands here, multitasking. Just making sure everything okay. Stir it real good. Get that back a little. Okay, I'm gonna show you exactly how it's supposed to look. It's gonna look like this when you're done. It's gonna look like that. But when you add the milk, it's gonna thin everything out. So I'm gonna add the milk very slowly and stir at the same time. You do the same thing. Don't add all the milk all at once. Add a little bit of milk. Wait till it gets a little creamy. So you want it just like that. Just add a little bit at a time. Just give it a good stir while you, same time, keep an eye on the macaroni and cheese. Sorry about that. My macaroni, I should say. I said macaroni and cheese. My macaroni noodles. I'm making homemade macaroni and cheese. And that's it. I'm gonna show you this in a second, but I'm gonna turn the eye off because you do not want to cook your macaroni all the way while you make a homemade macaroni and cheese because it's gonna continue to cook while it's in slow. So I'm gonna show you how that looks in a second. I'll turn my eyes off on that. Okay, now I'm back over here. Like I was saying, like when you make a macaroni and cheese homemade, you do not want to cook your noodles all the way on the stove top. I mean, you want to cook them, but not all the way because if you cook them all the way, it's going to become mushy when you continue to cook in the stove. So you want to give it some kind of, before you put it in the stove, you want to give it some kind of, you know, strength. So you won't have mush. And you want to add the remaining of it. Continue stirring. Keep on stirring. You see how it's thickening up? Before you even add the cheese, make sure everything is all melted and nice and thick. Just keep on stirring. Just turn up a little bit, because right now it's on low. Because you want it to get, you know, not to a boil, but, you know, hot enough so it can thicken up. Turn the eye up just a little bit. Okay, getting there. Just keep on stirring just until it thicken up. Okay, it's thickening up as you see how it's sticking to the side. It's getting there, like the way I want it. Like I said, just keep stirring so you do not want to burn the bottom of the pot. Okay, it's getting there. Getting a little bit more thicker. Perfect. Like when it gets to this stage, then you want to start adding your cheese. Because right now the milk is all mixed in, the butter, the flour, everything is mixed in. Now it's time to add. Okay, perfect. Turn the eye down just a little bit. Okay, now it's time to add the cheese. Yeah, the cheese. Add the cheese. cheese to it. Give it a good stir. Give it a good stir. Make sure I focus on the pot so you can see everything that's going on. About right there. About right there. Okay, there you go. Okay, now you want to melt all this down until it turns to a liquid. Now, believe it or not, this batch right here, if you buy noodles that serves 30, about 24, because at Walmart they sell the box of noodles. It says it serves about 24. All you need is one stick of the Velveeta cheese and cut it up, and it'll cover everything in that box. I want to show you. So all this melt, it covers, and it makes a lot of macaroni. You don't gotta add no more milk to this. Nothing. Don't add no milk. Don't add nothing else. All you want to do is melt everything down, and this cheese will cover all your macaroni. If you buy a box of macaroni that serves 24 people. Yeah, like I was saying, this right here will serve 32 people. You see it? 32. So if you buy a box of macaroni and cheese that serves, it says it serves 24 people, this will do justice. Like I said, I'm still. At this part, you do not want to have an eye on high. Have it on like low as possible. You want everything melted. There's no need to rush nothing. Just take your time. You see how everything's melted? You want everything 100% melted. You don't want no extra clumps and stuff in there. The macaroni is done also too. That's all I've done. All I gotta do is just drain it a little bit, and I'm gonna show you how to make the cheese inside the macaroni. But this. Had the eye on low, and always scoop from the bottom up. Like I said, you don't gotta add no milk. Do not add no milk, because everything's all set already. Everything's already set in stone. You don't gotta add no more milk. This will do justice. Make sure you get everything up in the pot. Okay. Let me get another spoon real quick to get the extra off. Okay. And I'm gonna show you the macaroni. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna mix everything together. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring this to the table, and I'm gonna make it a little bit easier. And I want to show you how I'll mix everything together and turn for the pot for the macaroni and cheese. So I'll meet you back at the table. And this is before I go, I'll show you how it looks. This is how it's going to look, just like that. That's how it's gonna look. And I got the macaroni over here, right there. Macaroni's over there. So I'll meet you back at the table, and I'll start mixing the macaroni with the cheese. All right, I'm back at the table. I got the macaroni already here set. You can see. With me, I like to add just a little bit of butter to it, like this. Then mix it in. I like to do this just so it won't be all sticking together. Cover everything real good. Because the butter acts like almost like an oil base to keep the macaroni from sticking to each other. And also give it more flavor. And then, just on this side, I want to take the cheese that I made on a stove top. I'm thickening it up with the roux, and I'm gonna add it to it. Just add a little bit at a time. Then mix it up. You don't want to add it all at once. Take your time stirring it. This will cover everything as soon as I add the rest of this. But right now you just want to get everything mixed up. Make sure everything's covered. Make sure the cheese is covering everything. I'm not going to leave it in this pot. I'm just using this pot as a stirring pot. You see how nicely it looks covered? And this right here is not even a full amount of cheese yet. This is only like half. Like I said, you don't gotta go haywire and add all that milk because everything's already in the cheese. And you see how the macaroni is not looking like paste. The macaroni actually looks like macaroni. Okay, you want to add the rest of the cheese, the remainder of the cheese. Everything is covered. Like I said, with the first scoop, you want to make sure everything is covered from the bottom to the side. And also too, it makes it easier to stir. You see how it looks already? See how it looks? Okay, now you want to add the remaining of what you got in the pot. probably square. That's how you want it. Scrape off any remaining off the other spoon. Tap. Put this in the sink. Clean up any mess you got. Like I did on the stove, I had a small little splash. I clean that up. I like to clean as I go. I like to clean as I go, you know, so less mess clean up afterwards. See? I told you it covers everything. It's not watery, it's not too thick, it's perfect. Homemade macaroni and cheese. And believe it or not, this right here will make 2 pans. So it's good, so you can have leftovers for the next day. My family love when I make my homemade macaroni and cheese. Homemade macaroni and cheese and homemade stuffing. I love cooking. The man in the house, you know, I gotta cook. Man in the house, you know. Cook for the family. Right now my wife is at work, you know, but she's gonna come home to a very good meal. Homemade macaroni and cheese, homemade stuff, and some chicken wings on the side. That's gonna be good. I want to put honey mustard on, you know, and a side of yams. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a very good meal. Okay, everything is 100% covered. And I'm gonna show you the close up before I change pots. See? I'm gonna show you the close up on how this looks. This is how it looks close up. Very delicious. Not gonna throw this on the stove. Well, I ain't gonna throw it in the stove yet, but as soon as I put it in the pans, I'm gonna do that right now real quick while everything's set right here. I'm gonna put everything in this pan, some in this pan. Put that pan right there. Right there, so y'all can get a good view at it. You just want to scoop it like that. Right after I get this set up, I'm gonna work on my homemade stuffing. And like when you put this in the pan, you want to put it in your pan evenly. Just don't clump it in everywhere. You know, and everything in the same spot. You know, make it even so that when it cooks even. Just make around 2 pans. Oops, sorry. blooper. Put it in the garbage. Just like that. And I'll show you. This pan is just about done, almost. I like the power kind of high, but even. Chicken I'm gonna make, I'm gonna put that in the air fryer. It's gonna be very delicious. I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna show you all that too. Like I said, this might be just a little bit long video, but interesting. You know? So you can see step by step how I do everything. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do like this. Not too much force, but you just wanna layer it out a little bit. This pan is done. And what I like to do, I add a little bit of pepper on top and a little bit of seasoning. A little pepper first. Like that, just a little pepper. A little bit of this. Just a little bit. Frame a little bit so you can see. Okay. Sorry about that. There you go. You got a better view. Then right here, you just want to sprinkle just a little bit. A little bit for taste. That's it. That's all you need. See? I'm going to show you a little close up of this. Little faraway view. I'm not going to do the next pot the same way. Next pan. Same thing with this pan. Put it in. Oops, another one. Another one got away. Make sure everything up the pot. So you want to do the same thing, just make it nice and even. Okay, not too much force, just enough. Like that. Same thing. A bit of pepper for taste. Cover everything on top. And a little bit of this. A little bit of this again. Just a little bit. Just a sprinkle. You don't gotta pour it on. A little sprinkle. Because you still want to taste the food. That's it, just like that. I'm gonna show you. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna throw this right in the oven, leave it in there for an hour, let it cook, and I'm gonna bring it back because I want the edges nice and golden brown. And I'm gonna check it, every once in a while I'm gonna check it while I'm cooking my other food. But I'm gonna throw this in the oven and I'm gonna work on my homemade stuffing. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back at the table. Right now I'm gonna be working on my homemade stuffing. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm using 4 boxes of this, 4 boxes of that. I'm gonna start the first box. I'm gonna use this pot. I have washed off the macaroni and cheese, but I'm gonna use this pot to cook the stuffing in because this will be a large amount of stuffing in here. So this will be a perfect pot to use for the stuffing. There's gonna be so much of it because I still got to cook the vegetables and I'm gonna mix everything in there when everything is all done. And I'm also gonna show you that also too. Back out of the way from there. I got 4 eggs in here. 4 eggs. I'm gonna do it like that. And with the milk, the way I like to add my milk, I don't pour all the milk in all at once. I like to pour the milk slowly and stir it in at the same time. I like to do it like this. Add a little bit at a time to make sure everything is mixed in. Because if you pour everything all in at once, sometimes everything will get mixed in. But doing like this, everything getting mixed in. Like I said, this is going to be the base for my homemade stuffing. And I'll show you step by step on how I do it. Rest of it now. Okay. You want to mix it in until it's nice and thick. Make sure everything's mixed in real good. I'm gonna add my last box. Want to make sure everything is broken up inside. I will use a whisk, but I like using my fork because it gets more into corners and stuff. That's just how you want it. You see how it's sticking to the side? That's perfect. That's how you exactly want it. Like I said, this is when it cooks, it's going to rise. Then when it rises, I'm going to break up everything. Thinking because I made a big batch of macaroni and cheese, I should have some more. Look at, let's see. I have one more box. So we can have more leftovers. Just so we can have more leftovers. So the kids love the homemade stuff. So, one more egg on it. One more. That's it. That's the last one. Then I'm going to put it in the stove and cook it. Make a double batch. Alright, once I get done mixing this, I'm gonna throw it in the stove. Make sure everything's done, no clumps. Mac and cheese is almost done. That's been cooking for a while. I'm just making sure there ain't no lumps in there before I put on the stove. Make sure everything is out. Okay. That's gonna be just like that. Let's show you close up of that. It's gonna be just like that. And I'm gonna throw this in the stove and cook it up. Let everything rise. Then I want to meet you back at the stove while I'm sauteing the vegetables. Alright, I'm back at the table and the macaroni and cheese is done. I'm going to show you a couple little bit of close-ups before I put it in the stove. Pan 1, pan 2. Alright, I'm gonna push that to the side, let that cool down, and I'm gonna go back to the stove and I'm gonna start cooking the vegetables for the homemade stuffing. Alright, I'm back at the stove. I got the cornbread cooking right now for the stuffing. And right now I'm going to saute the vegetables for the stuffing. I'll let that simmer for a minute. I got a little bit of butter in here cooking with the vegetables. I'm making a big pot of it, so I might just add a tad bit more vegetables. Just a little bit more. That's good, that's it. Now, I'm just gonna cook these just until they just like a little bit of transparent. That's about it. I'm not gonna cook them until they lose this color. I'm just gonna cook it just enough. Just to make it just a little bit soft, not too soft, but I got the mac and cheese covered in foil right now, right next to the pan right here. So turn it down just a little bit. Okay. One more minute, then I'll turn the eye off and hit back the table, then I'll start seasoning the chicken. And like I said, I'm gonna cook the chicken in the air fryer. And after that, I'm gonna cook the yams. Okay, that's perfect. So I'm gonna head back to the table and I wanna start prepping the chicken so I can throw it in the air fryer and I'm gonna cook that up and I'm gonna show you how that came out. Alright, I'm back at the table right now. I'm gonna be working on the chicken wings I'm gonna cook. The honey mustard wings. I'm gonna be using this. Like when it's finalized and everything and cooked, I'm gonna put that over all the chicken wings. It's gonna be delicious. But in the meantime, like I said, I'm gonna be using this seasoning. I had the chicken wings marinating. It's like some butter and some other seasoning I had in there, mixed in with the butter. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place all my chicken on here, then I'm gonna season one side, then I'm gonna flip it and season the other side. I'm gonna try to put them all in here if I can. On this pan, it really don't matter because everything's gonna go on the air fryer pan anyway. So I'm just gonna do it as many as I can on this one. I'm gonna line them up on that air fryer pan. That's gonna be inside the air fryer. Wash my hands. Okay, I'm gonna start seasoning this. You want to make sure they're well covered with the seasoning. flip it. Make sure you always season both sides. Okay, good, that's perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna put them on here. I'm gonna put them on here, some of them, because I got a few more to season. Then the way I'm gonna put them on the air fryer, I want to lay them the back side facing on the grill part. Show you. I'm gonna have them just like that. I'm gonna have them just like that. You want to season just like that? You don't gotta add 1,000 different seasonings. Just the main seasoning that you want to taste. You know, the goodness of. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna transfer the ones already seasoned onto a separate plate. Just so I can move it to the side. I'll move these ones to the side, that's already seasoned. Put that in the back, and that's going to continue with the other ones. I like to wash as I go. Sorry about that. I just like to have everything. I like to wash as I go. I'm going to season this one, just until it's covered. Just like that. You don't want to over season, and try to just use one seasoning and not 13 of them. I know, I never understand that. I'm going to transfer these one back to this one because these are already seasoned. Right along with the other ones. Okay. Show you a close up of this, and I'm going to show you a close up of the other one. Close up of this one. That's how that one looks. And these ones are going in the air fryer. I want to cook these right now. Then as soon as this one gets done, I want to show you how they look, came out and everything, and I'm going to cook the other ones. So alright, I'm about to put these in the air fryer and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back at the table. Right now I'm going to work on the homemade stuffing. The cornbread is done, and I'm going to show you how I do this. I got to get some eggs out of here. Get a couple eggs. Add the eggs last. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you how I do this. Alright, first thing I do, I just break up the stuff on the cornbread. Break it up, just like that. Just like that, break it all up, so it'll go like that. Just like that. Okay, now it's all broken up. Then I want to add my vegetables that I sauteed. Smells so good. I got my vegetables added. Then you're going to mix it up. You don't got to be real rough with it. You know, just very delicately. You know, just stir it in. And you see how the vegetables look? That's exactly how I want the vegetables look. Because if you cook the vegetables too long, you're gonna cook up the color. So I want my stuffing to have, you know, a little color to it. So I didn't cook it, the vegetables, too crazy. So just mix them in real good. Just like that. Okay. Then I like this is just my preference. I like to add a little bit of this. Just like that. And this right here, you want to add the whole container of this. Shake it up first. And while you're adding this, you want to just stir it. Just don't pour it in all at once. You just want to, you know, do like that and just stir it in. Just so everything can get covered. But you still want your stuffing to be fluffy. You know what? You don't need the whole thing. I just usually use around, I say, this is, how many is in here? This is 6 cups. Usually I use like around 2 to 3 cups. You know, and right now it's just about right. Yeah, just about right. That's how I want it. Yeah, that's just about right. Yep. Usually, like when you add it, you can tell when to stop. Cause sometimes, like usually, like when I buy this, it comes in like a four cups, and this is 6 cups. So yeah, that was an error on my part. Do not add the whole thing. It depends on what size you buy. So far, like I said, I added between 2 to 3 cups. But usually, you can just tell by eye judgment. You know. If you know how to cook, you can do everything by eye judgment. You can just tell when to stop. And right now, mine says stop. Okay. The last thing I want to add is some eggs. I want to crack the eggs, mix it, and stir it in there. I'm going to add around 4 to 5 eggs. The eggs help it stay together while it's cooking in the stove. I'll do 5 eggs to make sure everything is. Like I say, because this is a double batch. Alright, then when you add the egg, you want to go up, down, up, down. Just don't throw it in all at once. And when you mix it, you want to fold it in. You still want to keep your stuffing fluffy, so you just fold it in. You don't stir it, you fold it. You see how mine looks? Still fluffy? That's exactly how you want it. Okay. I'm gonna put this in the oven for a little bit, not too long. Okay, I'm gonna put some close-ups. Make sure you get everything off the spoon. I was trying to tap it off, but it wasn't. all you want to do is just sprinkle just a little bit on top, just a little bit, not that much, just a little bit. That's it. That's all you want. And we're gonna show some close up to this. So homemade stuffing. Homemade stuffing is so good, you gotta try it. Alright. I'm gonna throw this in the oven for a little bit. Then I wanna work on my yams. Alright, I'm back at the table. Right now I wanna work on the yams, the last thing. This one is just, simple, straightforward, but I just wanna show you how I set up my yams. I like the canned yams. I could use other yams, but I like the yam tasting like canned. Just my preference. I drained out the syrup that came in here, and I want to use my own syrup. Space them out. I like to kind of mash them up a little bit. Not too much, but just enough. I like to add cinnamon. I like to sprinkle it. Do a sprinkle on top. I like to add a little bit of vanilla. Spread it around. Just like that. Just a little bit of syrup. Okay, that's it. And a sprinkle of sugar on top. Sprinkle the sugar on top. Not a lot, just a little. Just like that. That's it. Alright, I'm gonna show you some close-ups. And I'm gonna throw this in the stove. Go. That's a better view. Alright. I'm gonna toss this in the stove. Then by the time I toss it in the stove, the first batch of chicken should be done. And I'm gonna show you how that came out, and I'll be back. Alright, this is the first batch of chicken that came out the air fryer. I'll show you some close-ups. Nice and juicy. Alright. When I go down, I'm going to work on the next batches, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to show you how they came out. Then after they all done, I'm going to cover them in honey mustard sauce, and I'm going to show you how that looks. Then from there, I'm going to show you how everything looks on a plate, and I'll be back. Alright, the stuffing is done also. And I'm going to show you some close-ups of the stuffing. This is the final, how it came out, everything. If you follow step by step, yours will come out the exact same way. Right there. Alright, the next is the last one is the yams, and I'm going to give that a little bit longer, and I'm going to show you how that came out. Alright, all the chicken is done. This is how it looks close up. All the chicken. This is cooked in an air fryer. All of them. Alright, I want to show you how everything looks on the plate, and I'll be right back.